At half of the press. Well, my people, me here for drop the real news, news, reviews, everything in a one right this or right there, my people. So all I want to know to do is like up the video, share out the video, subscribe to my channel, my people. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Let's get right into it.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also.
A blessed good day to you, my wisdom warriors. Wagwan, wagwan. I hope you guys are in good spirit. Opposition spokesman on energy, Philip Paulwell, says, though promises will be made by the government, the economy is declining. He was speaking at a PNP rally in Northwest Clarendon on Thursday. Mr. Paulwell says one of the reasons citizens are having a hard time is due to the increase in electricity bills. We all know that. But the Jamaican people wanna make Andrew Holness trick about how 50 una go pay 50% of electricity and pure lie when nothing no go so. Remember say una promise the people them say they only go pay 50% of electricity. The people them still not get no help. The people they know what going The people, they know exactly what is going on. And we know so the economy is not growing. Only the dunceness them not going to know that. But the well-thinking Jamaicans, the bright one them know really and truly know so the economy is not growing. They know that. The economy actually is declining. And Paulwell is right. Jamaica, don't follow Andrew Holness. You hear me? Don't follow Favour Williams. She come out pure lie, she tell. Pure lie, the whole of them a tell for Andrew Holness. I can't wait for the Labour right them find you out, Andrew Holness. You see, when the Labour right them get back them sense, when them come to them senses, I'm sorry for you and them. My people, hear this.
2 years since news that Usain Bolt lost hundreds of millions of dollars at failed brokerage house Stocks and Securities Limited. The multiple sprint world record holder recently made public his dissatisfaction with the pace of the investigations, which has triggered a public debate.
Our concern mainly is that an effort is being made to blame Mr. Bolt personally for the loss of his funds at SSL.
Mr. Gordon was referring to comments like this from politician Venetia Phillips, who questioned on social media site X, did you get advice or directive from government directly or indirectly regarding making the investment you made and then lost? Was it all privately done? Have you sued the person who managed your affairs? These questions, if answered, will give us here perspective. Mr. Bolt on Wednesday quoted her post stating, trying to victim shame me? Don't be a syndicate.
The stress is aggravated and heightened by persons entering into the blame game and the shaming of the victim. In other words, it's your fault. You put the money in the wrong place. You should have put it elsewhere. The allegation that the funds never got there suddenly have been elevated by one of the spinners.
Mr. Gordon notes Ken Tomlinson, who was appointed by the Financial Services Commission to take temporary management of SSL, found records confirming these lodgements and has attested to them in the Supreme Court.
But anyway, anywhere, and by anyhow you look at it, it is wrong to be cultivating in the minds of persons that monies went elsewhere and therefore SSL is not responsible for some or all of his funds and that he made a bad choice in investing in SSL.
No, Mr. Gordon and his team are considering separate legal action.
In this widespread attack on Mr. Bolt, certain persons might have crossed the border into defamation. And we are scrutinizing all the allegations being made, and we will take steps to protect his character and his reputation.
In the meantime, Mr. Gordon says the team is concerned about updates from the authorities.
We have not, for example, been invited to any formal meeting with anyone from any of the departments, including the FSC, to say this is what is happening and this is where we are going. We are out in the dark, and we are just hoping that the investigations, including the reports from the foreign entities or persons who came in as experts, none of those have been shared with us, although it appears that people in the media are quoting from some of those reports.
Director of Public Prosecutions Paula Llewellyn told the Gleaner on Thursday her office is now ready to prosecute the case against former SSL Client Relations Manager Jean-Ann Panton, the loan company official charged in the matter, where Bolt and other SSL clients' accounts were defrauded close to $5 billion Jamaican dollars. Ms. Llewellyn said Bolt's matter has been reflected as it relates to the 22-count allegations against Panton.
My wisdom warriors, that is Bolt attorney. That man that was just speaking is Bolt attorney. Uno sister, the government of Jamaica do not care. Let me educate some of uno. Some of uno big olo man where they on TikTok attack. Yeah? And I talk about Portia Simpson, and I talk about how Bolt did invest in money from 2012. Uno go and educate on yourself. Stop coming out here and looking stupid. I want to stop it, because really and truly, uno no make no sense. Uno no make no sense. Uno know so the government of Jamaica, yeah, take over SSL. Uno did know that? Me say if uno did know that, why uno think say the government of Jamaica was in court whole time 2023, whole time 2024, a fight for keep SSL? Why uno think the government was in court? The FID is the government. The FID, the FSC is the government. Both of them is the government. Remember, say the government of Jamaica, them appointed somebody to work at SSL. So really and truly, the institution is part of the government. They were approved by the government. Them know say SSL was stealing people money. Them know say all heap of people has been defrauded, but them still give SSL the license. Why did they do that? Why did they do that? So when me hear someone who come out and attack, uno look stupid. Stop talk about when Usain Bolt invest. It was during Portia time. Just stop it. Usain Bolt money was stolen underneath the Jamaica Labour Party government. That a number one. So for uno big man we claim so uno go university. Uno was a police. Uno was a social worker. You know, if uno was a social worker, the first thing uno go do, uno go read the report. Uno go back and read what happened. Then me hear the big man, what she name Happy Wife Club. Me hear her on TikTok. I talk about how the money never reach SSL account. Can you imagine? The woman say the money never reach SSL account. Lady, me go show you where Usain Bolt put out. And you can look up the sound. No tag her for me there. She name Happy Wife Club. The allegations being circulated in the public that not all of Mr. Usain Bolt funds that were sent to Stocks and Security Limited, which is SSL, were received by the institution are false, baseless, and entirely without credibility. You hear that, lady? You hear that? So how you fi just a follow our news media we just put out something? How you fi follow our news media when you not see a report? You cannot do that. You cannot do that. You cannot follow news media. You understand me? You just can't do that. When you say Bolt is right here explaining himself. So you don't take side already. You don't take side already because the whole no die-hearted. The whole no die-hearted. You understand? And it is just stupid. All funds lodged at SSL by Mr. Bolt Company were transferred, bank transaction, and each and every payment was acknowledged by the institution in writing. You hear that? Furthermore, Mr. Ken Tomlinson, who was appointed by the Financial Services Commission, let me tell you something, lady. Mr. Ken Tomlinson, who was appointed by the FSC. The FSC is the government. The FSC is the government. So when you know attack about why people are attack Andrew Holness, we know why we are attack Andrew Holness. Because Andrew Holness run Jamaica. You understand? Nobody now gonna make no decision without the Prime Minister no. Nobody. So me hear someone on Labour right come out and I cuss Usain Bolt. Me have to really wonder. Seriously. Furthermore, Mr. Ken Tomlinson, who was appointed by the Financial Services Commission, FSC, to take temporary management of SSL, found records confirming these lodgements and he's attested to them in the Supreme Court. Wanna hear that? The person where the government of Jamaica appointed, the FSC is the government in a Andrew Holness portfolio. They in a Andrew Holness office. Them work alongside the Attorney General. Lady, you say you used to be a social worker. You need to know these things. You say you used to be a police, so you don't know these things. We all out to run out and attack. Shit. Go and read the report. Go back from 2 years. If you don't read no report and you don't have proof, don't come out here and come disrespect the legend. Because we not take that. Because when you come out and disrespect the legend, you're going to get dismissed. We are going to diss you and we are going to take you down for free. You hear me? Because no founder don't know what is going on. So you just need to shut on a gob. Now, my people, nationwide news come out and hear what them write. NNN stands by previous report concerning Bolt fleece money. Want to hear them something here? So this media now, them turn a political activist station, radio station. So them now, because the whole of them out here gaslight Usain Bolt, you know. Them same very news station here. We make whole heap of money during the whole time when Usain Bolt run up and down for Jamaica. And the whole of them are cheer on Usain Bolt. They don't remember that. The whole of them are take side with Andrew Holness. With one man, with Andrew. And where Andrew give them so? Me wouldn't like to know. But then again, there's allegations say we owe 1 billion out of taxpayer money. And we need to go pay that. We need to go pay that. Because there's allegations out here saying that. And I mean say so. But there's allegations out there. And I see proof. You understand? I see proof. My wisdom warriors, can you believe? Say nationwide news come out. And them say, what we reported is that a substantial portion of both money sent to SSL did not make it into any investment account at SSL. I want to listen good, you know, to nationwide. I want to listen good because we are going to dissect this, my people. What we also reported was that a substantial portion of both money was fleece. For the record, nowhere in Nationwide story on Wednesday did we make any suggestion that Bolt never sent money to SSL. Then if you know out here I said the money not reach into the account, you know clearly I tell we say Bolt never send the money. And that I tell we. And you know how we talk already. So Nationwide, don't come here with no bullshit. My people, before me even start elaborating, no one, let me just read out what them write. So them say, for the record, nowhere in Nationwide story on Wednesday did we make any suggestion that Bolt never sent money to SSL. What we did say is that when the money got to SSL, a substantial portion was not invested by SSL as Bolt was led to believe. You hear what them say now? Me rotted all. Nationwide said them say, yeah? What we did say is that when the money got to SSL, me never hear that the part there. I never hear that the part there Nationwide. Me people, me have to pull up what they did put out. Me have to pull it up. My wisdom warriors, take a good look. Me I beg you now and read. Then say Nationwide News understands that a high-level probe facilitated by international forensic investigators who were hired to examine the debacle at Collapse Brokerage House, SSL, has found that a substantial portion of Usain Bolt reported principal investment was stolen before it ever reached an account at SSL. And that them say. So what not talk about? Then you say, what we did say is that when the money got to SSL, a substantial portion was not invested by SSL as Bolt was led to believe. And that you say, brother, see me have the evidence right here, so My people, wanna help me there. Help out at half of the press. Help me out. Just read it good. Yeah? Let's dissect it. Seriously. What we reported is that a substantial portion of Bolt money sent to SSL did not make it into any investment account at SSL. All right, up at the top is a large portion of Bolt money stolen. It's a before reaching SSL account. Yeah? But yes, you're right. What we reported is that a substantial portion of Bolt money sent to SSL did not make it into any investment account at SSL. What we also reported was that a substantial portion of Bolt money was fleeced. Yes, a large portion of Bolt money stolen before it reached SSL account. And that say large portion of Bolt money stolen before reaching the SSL account. So how comes una say what we reported is that a substantial portion of Bolt money sent to SSL? No. Una never say sent to SSL. Lie una tell no. Lie una tell. Me can't see it here so. Lie una tell. Una never say portion of money sent to SSL. No. Una stop it, man. Una stop it. My people, we are going to read the full thing when Nationwide did put out, yeah? So them say, the stunning development comes in the wake of a recent interview given by the track legend, in which he insisted that it's the government that holds the key to him being reimbursed his almost $2 billion investment. And guess what now, Nationwide? Him never tell them say they for reimburse him. He never said that. He said the government could do more. That is what he said. That is what Usain Bolt said. Me watch the full interview and me put it out on all on my social media platform. So when una talk about how him want, no, it's not like that. That is a lie. That is a lie. Wait, how long una do this for? How long una do this for? And una say una go university and una bright and una this and that. Really? Really? My wisdom warriors, yeah? Them continue. And then say, our sources say the investigation, which have been supported by the UK-based forensic auditing firm Kroll Associates, have found that Bolt's management team was sent fake invoices and updates by criminal accused Jean and Panton. Wanna hear them something you know? And that them say no, yes, so you know. And that them say yes, so you know. Say you, Jesus, mighty God of Daniel. And guess what? Jean Panton did write a letter, you know. Wanna remember Jean Panton write a letter, my people. Why nobody not take that letter serious? Why nobody not take that letter serious? What she write? And that me want know. One somebody can't take no money. So una say, basically, you know, una say, the money never sent to the account. This is what Nationwide is saying, you know. The money never sent to the account, yeah? Based off of what Nationwide say. The money never sent to the account. The money sent to SSL. They say it right here, some people. They say what we reported is that a substantial portion of both money sent to SSL did not make it into any investment account. And that them say no. So they must say the money sent to SSL, but Usain Bolt money was done by bank transfer. Una follow me, my people? Follow me. Follow me. Hey, Jesus mercy. Jesus mercy. Mighty God of Daniel. Me have to really look upon this, you know. If Usain Bolt is such a legend and do so much for the country, and everybody come out and gaslight him and create a narrative and use media station, because number one, from them receive the report, the first somebody they should write to is Usain Bolt. Them should not give any information to media. This is confidential. This is confidential. This is confidential. Because it appears as if when Nationwide write, it appears of them writing off of some information. Because them as a sources say. So how comes that the sources there are give out information? And that me want to know. Darrell Vaz did tell we, so nothing no secret in a Jamaica. But really and truly, nothing no secret underneath the Jamaica Labour Party. Nothing no secret. Not a secret. Because nationwide, uno claim say, uno come out and say, substantial portion of both money sent to SSL. Me never see that. And that on the right. Even what uno put up for uno thumbnail, and that the penny. And that the penny. So basically, uno lie. Like straight. Uno lie. Cause me see them, me have a proof right here, so. Me have a proof. I don't get it. Me really not understand, no. Mighty God of Daniel. And this a part of puzzle me now, my people. The part where nationwide say what we reported is that a substantial portion of both money sent to SSL. But me I look for it up here so me can't see it. They never write that. Them say SSL has found that a substantial portion of Usain Bolt reported principal investment was stolen before it ever reached an account at SSL. And that them say. You understand me? And that what I say. And both money was done by transaction. So, me not understand. If it done by transaction, how not talk about uno did put out say how both money was sent to SSL. If it done by transaction, because Bolt confirmed, the lawyer confirmed that it was all done by transaction. So when you now come out nationwide, you have to come out better than that. You have to come out better than that. What the hell? You don't really make nationwide. And who make una do this? Let me ask you now. Who make una do this? Una now have no credibility. Una lost all credibility. Seriously, me can't believe this. Mighty God of Daniel. Me people, hear this. Nationwide post this. Chartered accountant Dennis Chong says the scope of an audit done by a UK-based forensic auditing firm will not show what happened with Usain Bolt money that was reportedly stolen before it reached Collapse, Brokerage House Stocks and Security Limited. He was reacting to the development on Wednesday that a substantial portion of the track legend's reported principal investment was stolen before it ever reached any account at SSL. So you see them come back and say the same thing. And I don't understand why this why this guy, Dennis Chong, the analyst, came out and just speak pan it. It just make no sense to me. And just to show you guys that the government of Jamaica, they are not confidential at all. They are not confidential. Who is giving nationwide all this information? Who is giving nationwide all this information? Remember, say the government of the SSL report, you know. At the government of the SSL report. So how something that is so confidential, when you get the report, you're supposed to write to both lawyer, explain to them that the report came, blah, 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 nothing. But you can allege, let me just say allege, because nationwide say a sources, which we all know that the sources has to be government. Because remember, from UK firm, release all the report, it's going straight to the government. Why did the government tell nationwide about Usain Bolt business and come out across one piece of mayhem on social media? Why is that? This is to show you, Jamaica, that the government cannot be trusted. And only for you sleep on my debt. Only for you sleep on my debt. I'm telling you, say, and the labor rights supporters, them are the problem as well. Because the whole of them get up every day and talk about Andrew now do nothing for Jamaica. The little house where Andrew Bill and land, I want to land him a take away. The little house Andrew Bill, I want to land him a take away from Uno. Because when he build the house on the land, he said that is government property. And them say it and me say it. And them say it. And them say it. But just elaborate on it. And I spread the word. Simple. We can't trust this government. We have to get rid of this government. This government need to be dismantled. And a joke thing now. And a joke thing. And a joke thing. So when I hear people out the road that talk about it is an institution and this and that and the government is a part of the institution. You need to get that. You don't spot, you labor right, don't spot, you need to get that. At one point, the Jamaica Labour Party, the government of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, the FSC that is in Andrew Holness' office, the FID that is part of Andrew Holness' office, they were managing SSL. Let me tell you now, they even got a court, a fight to keep SSL. And what do you know? You go and listen, you stop talking on labor right. You stop talking, you chat too much. You don't have to come out and talk nothing about money. Because Andrew Wallace a build house, a trick on you, build house give on you, and a take on the land under style, and then come out and say it out of their own amount, and una say a lie, PNP a tell. So I don't want to come and talk on bright topic, because you don't know nothing. You don't go one side. You don't go one side. You come out here and disrespect the legend. How dare you? Who man? Una somebody? Let me ask you, una somebody? Me people, me go catch you in the next video, yeah, man. Because me have something serious to talk about. Yeah, pertaining to Bolt. When me see come out in the paper, me don't like what them a say. Them know say Bolt have a power in their hand. And them a behave certain way. But me I go left that for the next video. Me people, wanna like and share out this video. Tell a friend about Attack for the Press. Blessings upon blessings. One love.